Good morning. Good morning. Coffee? This is a very important question that we ask every Sunday morning. Coffee? With Todd? Well, I hope that's what you're watching right now. Otherwise, you're in an alternate dimension. Whoa. I don't think you're in an alternate dimension. Just doing some paperwork over here. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? Yes, here we are, Sunday the 9th? It's the 9th of July already.
Wow.
How's that possible?
Right?
How is it already the 9th of July?
Right?
That doesn't even make sense. But it is. It is definitely the 9th of July, and it's like 70. Let's look at the weather real quick. It's like 74 degrees here in Vermont, and it's going to be kind of hot out there today, but we're going to get a little bit of a thunderstorm maybe this afternoon. Maybe, they say. I don't know. 80% humidity. It definitely was pretty hot yesterday. Yesterday we were at the Brew Fest. Well, there it goes. What? Computer's just catching up a little bit. We were at the Brew Fest yesterday. I don't have any photos or video of it yet, but I will, and I'll definitely be sharing it with you guys next week. But what a great event. There was just a bunch of people there, raised a bunch of money. I'll get all the details. I don't have any of that stuff, but I'll get details of how much we raised for the Northeast Kingdom Hematology and Oncology and Halo Patient Caring Fund. Just such a cool event. That was the 9th one. I think I've done 5 of them, maybe. And I think we're hired already for next year. So I guess we did okay. It was super fun, though. Today's show, we'll be going to Chittenden, Vermont, to hang out with Livingston Taylor. We did this show. I know I've been talking about it the past few weeks, this concert for the community. I have video of it, so we'll be doing that on the show this morning, so I'm pretty excited about that. So you'll get to see some live music. Good morning, Baba. How are you?
Good morning, Baba.
There he is. Todsworth and Danielle. You posted something on Facebook the other day that made me laugh so hard, and I can't remember what it is right now because I haven't had my coffee yet, but it gave me a really big chuckle. I was laughing pretty good. What was it? I don't know. I know I need this. I know I need coffee. It's been a busy few weeks. I've done 3 shows in under 2 weeks, I think. You know, plus my regular job and cartoons. It's just been crazy. So I definitely need some coffee. Did you pour some coffee yet?
I'll have a little bit in this one.
The coffee's coming out very slow.
It did that to me too.
Do we have a clog in our coffee pot?
I don't know.
Wow. Comes out slow until it doesn't. Good morning, Paul. How's it going this morning? Good morning, Al. There he is. All right.
Good morning.
The gang is filing in. Well, it's going to be a fun show today. The concert for the community in Chittenden, Vermont, which raised over $22,000 for their food shelf and stuff like that. I took a camera with me. I took you on the road. I have a special guest that went with me to the show. I won't tell you who it is. I'll just let it be a surprise. And, yeah, so you're going to get to see some behind-the-scenes footage of that entire show. You're going to get to see a performance from me. You're going to see a little performance from Livingston Taylor. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. Plus, we've got cartoons. So we got a lot of stuff to get rolling this morning. I think we should just get started. I think we should waste no time, and we should just get right into it. So, good morning, Tristan. How are you? Where is he? There he is. That's a hot one. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. Okay, let's start the show. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. I will be your Todd. Coffee with Todd starts right now. What? I hit the. Oh, we're frozen. Cool. I hit the button 6 times, froze. Well, this is what I've learned from the show. It's frozen on my end, but like you guys can still see me apparently. So I'm just gonna keep talking like everything's normal. But it's definitely not normal on my end. And that's great. That's great. All right, let's should I this is not a good time for this to happen, computer.
Right.
We're just starting the show and I'm froze right up. I can't even see my chat. We're just frozen.
But it's funny, do you see the clock at the top counting?
Yeah, the clock's still
That's
going.
still moving.
Okay, but this is a long frozen. So let's wait a minute. Did that just start again?
Yeah, there you go. It just, yeah.
What?
I think the Coffee with Todd program itself needs coffee.
What just happened?
Yep, look, I can see you on you're going.
I'm going.
You're going.
I'm going.
Try again.
Weird. Well, I don't know if it froze on your end, but on my end, it just completely froze, and then the intro started again.
Yeah.
Good morning again. I don't know what happened. Mark Havik, good morning, bud. Oh man, Mark is gonna. I have video from the Brewfest yesterday, and I've got Mark playing some guitar, but I've also got Mark doing a brisket challenge. But that'll be next week because I didn't have time to edit that all up. But what a fun event that was yesterday. And howdy, good to catch you again as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got a great show for you today. Good morning, Mark. Okay.
Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Marky. Okay, so the picture did freeze, but the sound was fine. That was weird. I don't know what happened, but let's knock on wood. Everything is back. There's Mr. Carbino. Hey, you guy.
Guys.
Oh man. And Lindy, good morning.
Good morning, Lindy.
Yeah, and Tracy says you are frozen on YouTube. But we can see you and hear you again now.
Huh.
After the intro played again. I don't even know how the intro played again.
Is that deja vu time?
Deja vu. Yes, it must be Russian hackers trying to block your show.
You said we were in an alternate dimension, even though we really weren't. Maybe it just took us.
Didn't I? I did. That's so funny. Good morning, Keith. Where is he? There he is. Good morning, Keith. I always call my dad Dadster, so he said good morning, Toadster. I thought it said toaster at first.
Toaster.
Good morning, Toaster.
Morning, Toadster.
Oh, man. Bart, down in Florida, I bet it's hot as hell down in Florida. Because it was almost 90 degrees up here yesterday. Russian disinformation taking over Coffee with Todd. All right, we got some country songs lined up for today. Not exactly. So today is a little bit different on the show today. Not totally different, but a little bit different. Last week, or I don't even remember now, I went down to Chittenden, Vermont. I did a concert with Livingston Taylor. I have a video of that show to play for you guys. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to take you down in the car. We're going to take you backstage. We're going to take you through sound check and the show. You're going to see me sing a few songs. You're going to see Livingston sing. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. And then next week, I'm going to have video from the Brewfest. We're going to have some performances from Mark Hyman. We're going to have performances from Mark Shelton. We're going to have performances from Little Deb and Big Wind. And we're going to have performances from Foozle. That will be next week on the show. And as I was saying, Mark Hyman and his Can I Eat Brisket with a White T-shirt challenge will be on the show as well.
Totally
I won't give a
white T-shirt contest.
it's an interesting white T-shirt contest. Yeah, so it's gonna be a super fun show. I'm excited. But I want to get that video started real soon because I'm excited to share it with you guys, and I have a special guest on the show as well. But before I do that, let's just do this real quick. As you know, I also do cartoons. Let's change the top right there. Midlife Thesis. You can see that at the top of the screen. And they moved stuff around on me. Where did they move my captions? They moved it here. Midlifethesis.net is the website for these cartoons. Midlifethesis.net, or you can go to Midlife Thesis Cartoons on Facebook or Instagram. I'm not on Threads yet. I don't even know what the hell Threads is.
I haven't even heard of that.
Oh, it's Facebook's new Twitter competition thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're trying to compete with Twitter. Look, this is how you beat Twitter. Organize it. Because Twitter is the most unorganized. I don't even know how that website became popular. But I don't think you're going to beat Twitter. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I do cartoons. The cartoons come out every Friday. And then they come out again every Monday. And they come out in the Newport Daily Express. But they also come out on Facebook and Instagram. And this is the cartoon that came out on Friday on the Newport Daily Express. Right here. I like that one. My buddy Tom wrote to me and said, oh, my inner math geek liked this cartoon. And what's super cool is if you watch Coffee with Todd, you get to see the cartoon that comes out today on the show. It's a little sneak peek. Here's the cartoon for tomorrow. Oh, I like this one. Bless you. All right. So those are the cartoons. Let's get back into Coffee with Todd land. Support the show if you'd like to help support the show. There's PayPal and Venmo links in the description of this show. Or you can just hit this handy dandy little QR code right here. And what that QR code does is it brings you to Square. You know Square. If you buy food from, like, let's say a food truck and you run your debit card, that's probably Square. That's what it is. You can pick any amount. You can help support the show. You can help buy me coffee. You can help me save up for a computer that doesn't freeze in the morning. Because it's not the internet, trust me. It has a little something to do with Windows 11. And someone scanned the code. Yay! Woo! Yeah, it's fancy. It's fancy. That way, if you don't have PayPal or Venmo, you can still... I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, what?
Still donate.
Yeah. Hey, let's do the show. let's do the show. I've been excited to share you guys. I've been excited to share you guys. Share with you guys. Mark, that's a good point. I support the show by watching you. That is true. It doesn't have to be monetary. You can support the show just by watching it or by sharing it. That helps as well. Tell your friends about it. It's a super good show. I promise. All right. Off to Chittenden, Vermont. It was the concert for the community. It raised money for their food shelf. It raised $22,000 for their food shelf. After expenses, somewhere around $15,000. It was at the Mountaintop Inn. It was put on by the promoter of the guy that did the show in Brattleboro at the Latches Theater last year. I think it was last year. And he had so much fun, he brought us back, but to a different location. It was supposed to be an outside show. It got rained out. It moved inside. You'll see all this in the video. But what I like to do sometimes when I do these bigger shows is I like to take a camera along and take you along for the journey. So the car ride, not the whole thing, just parts of the car ride, parts of backstage, the show, parts of the show, just all of that. It's fun. I think it's cool. It's like opening up the curtain and letting you guys see behind the scenes. And next week, we will do the same thing, but with the Brewfest, which was a rousing success, by the way. And it was hot, but it didn't rain. When we were leaving, it was thundering and lightning pretty good. We got out of there safe. Lindy's talking about charcuterie boards. Oh my. All right, let's do it. Let's go do the show, shall we? Yeah. Let's go do the show. All right, so here we go. We're going to go to Chittenden, Vermont for the concert for the community. And I have a special guest with me, and it's not Danielle. Who is it? Let's see. All right, we're on an adventure. Look who I have with me here, everybody.
Where do I look? Oh, over there. Okay.
I'm not sure. I mean, I gotta look at the road. You gotta look at the camera.
I see it. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
We're on an adventure. We're on an adventure.
That's right. We had a Wednesday afternoon show, which is pretty weird. So we're heading down to spend the evening with Livingston Taylor in Chittenden, yes, Vermont, which is not Chittenden County, Vermont. There's actually a town called Chittenden. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
No. I wonder if it's where Chittenden Bank is from.
Probably.
Well, we're going to a famous town. Anyway, for those of you that don't know who this is Devaney.
Hello.
You might recognize her voice if you don't recognize her, because when we did radio way back in the day before video existed.
Basically.
Now every radio station has video too. We were kind of pioneers of that, weren't we?
Well, that's right.
We did some video
we
back
did
in
some,
the day.
yeah. Not a lot,
but anyway, we're taking you on the road for this show as we've done in the past, so you can see what it's like being on the road doing a folk show. And Devaney hasn't been on the road with me in years.
I know, it's been a long time, so I was super excited.
The last one that you went was it New York City? Was the last time you were on the road with me, or was it Maine? Or
I think it was Maine.
Could have been Maine.
But yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was back in the Dizzy. So
yes, it was.
We're kicking it like old times here on Coffee with Todd this morning, and we're taking you with us to Chittenden, Vermont, the Mountaintop Inn and Resort.
Yes.
Livingston Taylor.
I call shotgun.
I mean, you're...
Get it? Some minute.
I mean, you're the only one. I guess...
I'm just telling them.
Oh, okay.
I call shotgun. Okay.
You call shotgun. All right. So we got blue skies now. It just rained like crazy.
Yes.
But it's supposed to be a outside show.
It's going to be beautiful.
I think it is. The skies are looking good. All right. So the next time we talk to you, we will be at the Mountaintop Inn and Resort, and we'll take you backstage and behind the scenes.
We're famous.
We are. We really are. This is high quality production.
Oh
right
gosh.
here.
Yes. This is amazing.
I found it. Look at that. Look at this place. I don't know if you can see behind us. Isn't that pretty?
Look,
What?
menu.
What is it? Is it really?
I'm all about food. Yeah, it looks yummy. Ooh, they have pad thai. I love that stuff.
Sold.
Absolutely beautiful.
That is really pretty. We don't know what lake that is, but
I kind of want to jump and swim on that big, huge lake.
do it. I'll get it on video.
Probably not a great idea.
Probably not.
If we want to, like, stay here.
Yeah. We better. That's a long drive to go home.
Figure out.
All right, we're gonna go check in. So it is raining out a little bit here in Chittenden. What did they? How did the GPS say it? Oh, well, there's Devaney fixing her hair. Chittenden. Chittenden. We're just waiting to go down for sound check, and I guess it's good that they called the show to be an inside show because
Probably.
is it raining?
Slightly raining.
Slightly.
I mean, it's honestly barely noticeable. So I think that they could probably have the show
It'd
outside.
probably be fine.
I mean, look.
It's just a drizzle, really. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
they are overreacting.
Check out these accommodations. So I must say that like not every show is like this. Very rarely are shows like this. Usually we just get like a little locker room, you know. So it was originally gonna be an outdoor concert, but you saw the rain. Now we've got pretty okay, decent skies, but the show's gonna be inside. So let's go inside. This is the Barstow School.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we probably move that rock? You got it. So we're going, so it's loud in here. Livingston's doing a sound check. I'll be next, so we're just gonna go and check out his sound check. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna go in the auditorium. Check out sound check. Stephanie set up the merch table.
Oh, yes.
What do we got here? Oh, we got some CDs.
Yes.
Fancy. All right, so people are starting to come into the show. I am going to go change. You want to go change? You don't need to change. You look bad. This is the this is the theater, the auditorium. Super cool. And it is pouring outside, so it's probably good that they decided.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're going backstage. So Livingston has a bathroom reserved for him exclusively. And mine, knock.
Not exclusive.
Lock is broken.
I mean, that's fine. That's like, yours is obviously nicer than his.
This is the stage entrance, but I have to pee, and I'm not going to use Livingston's bathroom. I'm going to go in this one. So you guys, close your eyes.
All right, guys. So I am out front, and Todd's in the back. He's getting ready to come out on stage. As you can hear, there's quite a few people here, which is awesome. I'm manning the camera. Well, I guess actually it would be womaning the camera. I'm womanizing the camera and making sure that we get the whole show. So you guys can check it out. All right, awesome. They're coming out soon.
Good evening, and welcome to this gorgeous outdoor venue. Well, that's what the introduction was going to be about 3 hours ago, but we changed. And as a result of this incredible group effort, over $22,000 has been raised to fight hunger in our community. So, thank you all for attending, and we hope to see you again, because this is just the first in a series of events intended to raise community awareness for worthwhile causes that unite us all. And meanwhile, food insecurity is a growing crisis, so please, give generously to the local food banks so they can distribute fresh, wholesome food. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. It's a great cause, and now it's my pleasure to say these words. Livingston Taylor.
Chittenden, Vermont. I'm getting that right, aren't I? Good, good. Because it's possible to get it wrong, and when you do, it's embarrassing. It doesn't happen often to me, but it does happen occasionally. This takes you back, doesn't it? I was a terrible student. I didn't want to be a terrible student, but I flunked 3rd grade. Ooh, that's what I said. How do you like? So, a decade or so ago, I was living at Harvard University lived there for a number of years. And they'd say, well, where did you do your graduate work? And I go, well, actually, I'm sort of on the streets. And then they'd say, and I'd explain that I barely graduated high school and that I had flunked 3rd grade, and it was as though I had come from another planet. I said, not to worry, it's worked out fine. This is actually a very, very nice space to play in. It's got a bit of life in it and shimmer, and that's good. And you think about all that just endless stream of kids coming in here, and then with that enthusiasm and the unlimited promise of youth. New life is very, very wonderful and compelling. And to come out here to Vermont, I live in the Boston area. That's right, cold, dirty, expensive, and unfriendly, but what the hell, I call it home. Anyhow, I come out here, I get on Route 4, and when I drive through your state, I just can't help but think, what in the name of God am I doing in friggin' Massachusetts? It is so great out here. Tumbling streams and open fields and dense green. It's just magnificent. Now, I'm a guitar player, but oh, wait a minute, something's wrong here because I don't have a guitar. But I do have a plan, because I'm going to introduce you to a fellow Vermonter. I say fellow Vermonters for you guys. A fellow Vermonter who comes from Newport, Vermont, and that is way north. You go up there, if you want to see Santa Claus, you just go east or west, because you are plenty north. Anyhow, his drive down here was 3 hours, as was mine from Boston. And so he's going to play a few tunes, and he's wonderful and energetic, and yeah, he's going to make you proud to have him from your state. His name is Todd Pronto. Please make him.
I'll see you in a few.
Livingston Taylor. Hi. So I went to school when I was 4 years old, because my birthday's in October, and they don't really do this anymore, but I guess they figured I'd turn 5 soon enough and threw me into kindergarten, so I had the pleasure of being the youngest one in my class, and I graduated when I just barely turned 17. And I used to tell people it was because I was smart, but really it's because I got by on the skin of my teeth. Yeah, so Newport, Vermont. I always tell people I'm from southern Canada. Has anybody been to Newport, Vermont before? Wow. See, when I play in Burlington, they pretend like they don't know that Newport, Vermont exists. But I like to tell them that Newport, Vermont is beautiful, and we have beautiful people. And I'm going to sing a song about some beautiful people from Newport, Vermont. My family. It's very flattering. Now I get up on Monday and I drag myself to work. I'd like to punch more than the clock, my manager's a jerk. But I put the blinders on 'cause I've got bills to pay. And if I don't pay them, man, they'll take my car away. My father always tells me I should get a better job. He says I work too damn hard for what little that I've got. But it's hard to draft your resume while lacing up your boots. So I keep pressing on, 'cause that's what people do, and it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm a coming home to you, my cousin, he quit drinking. He walks 12 steps a day. He's drinking coffee in church basements to keep the monkey away. He says it keeps him humble and he's thankful for what he's got. But since it's legal here in Vermont, he ain't never quitting pot, and it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm a coming home to you, no, it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you. Now I'm the kind of man that's hard to comfort, and I don't mean to waste your time. But when I drag myself home, feeling useless and alone, you've got a way of making things alright. My brother, he's divorced now. His ex-wife has moved on. With all the joint bank accounts and his ex-best man Ron, he has a little apartment. It's next to the town garage. He spends his nights on Tinder, but he swears that it's Match.com, and it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you, you know it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you. I like the bleachers. So cool. So, when you guys play basketball in here, like, Do you go back and forth between those two hoops? Because that's not right. Right? Like the hoops should be facing each other. How does that work? I mean, I'm not a real athletic guy. I'm sure you couldn't tell that. But it seems to me, my name's Todd Pronto. You can find me online at toddpronto.com. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on farmersonly.com. I'm everywhere. Farmersonly.com is probably not the right one to be on, right? Is that still popular? I don't see ads for that. What's the new one that there's ads for? Or is it a show? Farmer Wants a Wife? Something like that? Why does he get a show? How come it can't be folk singer wants a wife? I could be on TV, right? So I'd like to introduce you to my guitar. I know that's kind of weird, right? Here's the reason. So this guitar is a Martin, made in Pennsylvania. My mother's maiden name was Martin, but she's from Canada, so it's Martin. My mother's name is Pierrette Martin, and then she married my father and became Pierrette Pronto. So her initials were PP, and then she named me Todd. You know what my initials are? Yeah. Right? That's not what this song's about. So, I play this guitar tonight because I named it after my mother. My mother passed away June 30th, which is just a couple days from now, in 2015, of cancer. She fought cancer for 10 years. One of the strongest women that I've ever met in my life. Never complained. I complained when I stubbed my toe for like a week. My mom went to work, didn't even tell anybody. So I wrote this song shortly after she passed away. And when I got this guitar, I named it Pierrette, after my mother, because it's a Martin. So, I'd like to sing you the song that I wrote about her. It's the name of my album. It's called Hideaway from the Sun. I have it for sale in the lobby at intermission on CD. CDs are these round discs that you put in a player that they don't even put in cars anymore, and you listen to it. It's also on Spotify and all that stuff. But anyway, I'd like to do this song for my mother tonight, and for you guys as well. She said it's all right if I sing for you guys. On the Martin. Eskimo kisses, a faded smile, it's my last memory to hold on to for a while. Said so much without saying a word, without saying a word, and you were gone for good. Well, strength is desire. Had it in spades and faced every detour and didn't complain. Persistence, gratitude, God's love and name. Forever within, forever got the call that it was the beginning of the end. Though I tried to stand tall, it was all I could do to not break down when I saw you swimming in that hospital gown. You said, don't worry, they'll find a cure, but I can see in your eyes this time I'm not so sure. Just hold your hand and never let go. I will never let go until you say so. And I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun. I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun today. Eskimo kisses look straight in your eyes, just like you did when I was a child. And all my fears were all in place. I knew the sun would be shining when they took you away. I knew the sun would be shining when they took you away. So I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun. I'll hide away, I'll hide away, I'll hide away from the sun today. Thank you so much. Thank you. Did you guys get any of that exhaust from the Canadian wildfires down here? You did. So up in southern Canada, where I'm from, I played a festival on Sunday. And I got a call as I was showing up to it. Not a call. What do they call calls nowadays? Text message. Who calls anybody anymore? By the way, I looked up while I was playing that last song. You do have hoops going the right way. Anyway, I got a text message that said, hey, the smoke is blasting everybody out. People are leaving. You don't have to come if you don't want to. I just pulled in. So I was like, well, here I am. So if I sound like a horse, if I sound hoarse, that's the expression, it's because I spent all day Sunday inhaling the exhaust from Canadian wildfires. Lake Memphremagog is an international lake where I'm from. It's part of it is in the United States and most of it is in Canada. And standing on the edge of it, looking out from the stage at the water, I could not see the water. It was crazy. And I somehow sang just fine for 2 hours. And then I woke up Monday and I was like, how are you doing? But I'm back just in time to come to Chittenden. Or as my GPS told us, Chittenden. We had it on and it kept saying, turn right in 1/2 mile towards Chittenden. Speaking of cars and driving, I'd like to play for you a song I wrote about my very first car. Bought it when I was 16 years old. It was a 1974 Dodge Dart. Yeah, anybody have a Dodge Dart back in the day? Yeah? What color? Green? Blue? White. White. Mine was avocado color. And I'm going to tell you all about that car in this song. This song is autobiographical. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Well, I'll only be here for a couple more songs. Can you guys sing this song with me? I don't know. Oh, yes. It's pretty easy. All you really have to do is yell a couple words. And don't worry about singing in tune. I haven't worried about singing in tune for years. Professionally, right? So I'm going to say, she was a 74, and all together we're going to go, Dodge Dart. All right? So let's do a little practice run. I have a show called Coffee with Todd on Facebook and YouTube every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. And I'm filming it for this. So don't make me look bad in front of I'm going to go, she was a 74. Dodge Dart. Have you guys been practicing? I think you have. All right, you ready? Well, $200 was all I paid. It was avocado and Bondo gray. But she was a pistol when you put it in gear. It was built like a tank and had power steering. Sometimes. Not all the time. Well, I-91, the southbound lane I hit 120 and she started to shake. Well, I never had such a rush. I left a black Mercedes just eating dust. It was a 74. And she handled like a shopping cart, 8-track player and a used parts 74. All right. You guys got it already? But slant 6 engine, she really tore, had a big old hole on the passenger floor. You could sit and watch the asphalt fly, pedal to the metal, hold on tight. It was a 74. And she handled like a shopping cart, 8-track player and a used parts 74. All right, this next part of the song, I sing about the radio in the Dodge Dart. But I'm going to have to reiterate a little bit about what this radio is. See, my 1974 Dodge Dart had an AM radio, and that's it. Oh, I'm lying. Had an AM radio and an 8-track player. Yeah. 8 tracks. We didn't know what an 8-track was. I asked my father, I said, what kind of Nintendo game cartridge goes in this? And see, I'm even dating myself by mentioning a Nintendo game cartridge. My dad said, no, they're called 8-tracks. They're cassette tapes that you can only play one way. You can't flip them over, nothing. Just put it in and let it go. If you like that song, wait 7 more until the other one comes right back around. I said, do we have any 8-tracks? Do we have any like Nirvana 8-tracks? He said, no. He handed me one 8-track that we had in the house. One single, solitary 8-track. It was the holy grail of 8-tracks. The best of bread. You guys like bread? You're not gonna like this part of the song. See, we didn't like bread that much should have waited a little bit longer before putting out a best of album. So this is what we did. We got ourselves a boom box. See, the Dodge Dart had a bench seat, right? So there was an empty seat in between me and my buddy, and there was a seat belt there. It was a lap belt. It was like half a seat belt, right? It was good for a half a person or a boom box. So that's what we did, man. We put the boom box in between us, strapped it in, put in 438 D batteries. We cruised down the road listening to CDs, man. Now we were listening to Nirvana. Now we were listening to Alanis Morissette. There was a leak in the seam of the gas tank of my 1974 Dodge Dart. And if you fill it up more than halfway, well, you just leak gas all over the road. So you can only fill it up about a quarter tank. Safe. Try getting this car inspected nowadays, right? We'd run out of gas and D batteries at about the same time. So we'd pull over to the gas station, one of us would fill up a quarter tank of gas, the other would run in and get 438 D batteries, and we'd be back out on the road in no time. Anyway, so when I say radio in this next part of the song, you know what I'm really talking about. But I couldn't fit that into 4 little lines that rhymed neatly. So it goes like this. Whoa, hey, don't drive slow. The open road and the radio. Whoa, hey, rubber and tire. Can't beat the freedom of your first car. Was a 74. And she handled like a shopping cart. 8-track player and a used parts. 74. I've told that story before and the audience completely forgot to say Dodge Dart after. I like to think of it as I was such a good storyteller. But it's probably just because they lost track of the song. You guys remembered it. Yay! All right, you ready to bring it home? Well, first taste of freedom, a work of art, 74. It's amazing. Yeah. That's on my CD that I have for sale. I actually tried to print it on 8-track, but nobody does that anymore. I want to thank, I've got one more song for you. And are you guys having fun, by the way? It's a fun night, right? I know a little bit of rain, but we're not letting it rain on our parade. Livingston Taylor's here. I'm so excited to see Liv. I want to thank David, and I want to thank Ed, and I want to thank Bob, and I want to thank Jared and George for doing the sound, and just everybody that is involved with this. Thank you so much for letting me be part of it, for one. I was part of a food shelf benefit up in Newport for about 10 years. Same idea, and the fact that you guys raised so much money for your community is amazing. Thank you for letting me, I didn't really do anything, I just came and sang for you guys. You guys raised the money, so round of applause. Thank you so much for having me here. And it's amazing, and I hope I can come back and do this again for you guys, again. So what I'm doing here is a quick oil change on my guitar. I'm going into a completely different tuning. When I was a kid, I wanted to be 2 things. I wanted to be a singer, and I wanted to be a cartoonist. I do a cartoon called Midlife Thesis. You can check it out, midlifethesis.net. It's on Instagram, Midlife Thesis Cartoons. It's in a few local publications. So I got everything I wanted. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer, I wanted to be a cartoonist. I'm both of those things. But what I forgot to dream about is I wanted to be a singer and a cartoonist that people knew about. might have been. Kids are stupid. I wasn't thinking of the long picture. Anyway, so go to toddpronto.com or midlifethesis.net and check out those cartoons if you'd like. And tell people about me. Say, did you follow that guy on farmersonly.com? I saw him play at the local food shelf benefit in Chittenden. All right. Feel free to sing along on this one too. This song is called 75 Dodge Dart. It's not. Hey, 4th of July is coming up. Dodge Dart! I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. A safe 4th of July. So I've never done this song for an audience before. I've done it on like my live stream show, but you guys are going to be the first. But I figure with 4th of July, this is the one to do. As I go walking that ribbon of highways, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is mine. Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. Todd Pronto. Livingston Taylor is up next. We're going to take a short little intermission, and then Livingston will be up. Thank you so much.
All right. Listen up this bow tie. And light that candle. Whew. Good. How about that Todd Pronto? Hey, it comes from you guys. No surprise is good. This is a song about Alaska. It's called Last Alaska Moon. And I wrote it when I was up in Haines, Alaska. And I was eating my friend's food. And I was driving their car. I was trying to kiss their stray people. Gotta be careful these days, Livingston. Anyhow, I was playing the guitar and they said, write a song about us. And given the vulnerability of my situation, I assured them that I would do it and right away. Choking on fear, and he clutches my sleeve, and he spills my beer, and he says we're dying right now, right here. I say, Jimmy, don't give up so soon. There's a last before the last Alaska moon. Come cold, crystal clear, Katie's called in. The sky diamonds, lift your apron, catch them falling. west of Alaska.
All right, it's the morning after.
Good morning.
So this is where the concert would have been. Where am I looking? I'm looking at the wrong thing. This is where the concert would have been. We would have been down there-ish, and the people would have been sitting here, and you would have seen the lake, which is a reservoir.
Yeah, the
Chittenden Reservoir. But this is the, look at this place. This is the
So beautiful.
inn.
So many geese honking.
Yeah, shut it. We're trying to do a video. Anyway, that was a fun show. What'd
It
you
was
think?
a very fun show. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And what, they raised $22,000?
Yeah, and then after expenses, they're going to be given 15 grand to the food shelf and stuff. So,
Pretty
so we
awesome.
did good. And now we've got to drive like,
4,000 miles.
yeah, we're going to drive back to Vermont. But anyway, so look,
Sorry.
we did a coffee with Todd road trip.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep. Shut it, geese. They don't even know.
We're trying to be celebrities.
Yeah.
Jail.
All right. Anyway, thanks for coming on the road trip.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was just like old times.
Yeah. We used to do a bunch of shows. This one was a little fancier.
A little bit.
We
but-
had 3-hour-old sandwiches at this show. We didn't get that at the other
We're probably
shows.
going to get food poisoning,
Yeah,
but
probably.
it's going to be
We
fine.
better get on the road before evacuation.
And I brought my Depends.
Yep. Hey, Lauren. Well, we're back. All right. That was fun. Yay. Oh, man. So a little bit longer show than normal today, but I think it was worthwhile because it was cool because we went on the road. We went to Chittenden. Now, next week, oh, Tristan gave us an update here. Todd and Danielle and Devaney. I lost 11.4 pounds. His weight is 206.
Nice.
Nice.
Go work.
That's amazing,
Tristan.
buddy. Woohoo. Next week, we'll go on the road again. They changed everything on me here. Hold on, I gotta find. There we go. So this happened yesterday, and I gotta. No, I don't have a total yet of how much the Brewfest raised for our community for patients in need, but I'm sure it was a lot. There's tons of people there, tons of great music. I got video of that too. I got some sun. You can see I got a little bit of color. It was a hot one yesterday, but we're gonna do that next week. So next week you'll see the Brewfest from the barn on top of the world. You'll see music from Mark Hyman. You'll see music from Mark Shelton. You'll see music from Little Deb and Big Wind, and you'll see music from Foozle. You'll get to see me play an electric guitar, and only an electric guitar. And this is a rare thing, but it's going to become less rare because Foozle's ready to rock.
Yeah.
So y'all better watch out.
Yeah. Definitely go see them live.
Yeah, I'll let you know when the next show is. But we'll do that next week on Coffee with Todd. So, hey, we're going to go get some breakfast. Thank you so much for watching. Not just thank you for watching today, but thank you for watching every week. Thank you for sharing the video with your friends. Thank you for telling people about it. Thank you for your donations to help me pay the expenses. You know, there's a streaming fees associated and all that stuff, but the most important thing is that you guys watch the show, and that means the world to me. So thank you for tuning in every Sunday morning. Are we having waffles for breakfast this morning?
So that's what we talked about, right?
I think we're having waffles.
Fresh strawberries.
Waffles and strawberries.
Maple syrup.
Waffles and strawberries and syrup. Oh my! can't wait. All right. So, hey, we will see you. Oh, wait, what did Devaney say?
Devaney!
That was so freaking fun. Thank you for having me. Love you so much. Hashtag best friend. Ager? What? I don't get it. Can't wait for the best friendager.
Come on, Todd. You got
I thought she was saying best friend. I'm angry at you.
No.
Best friendager. Yes, we need to do another road trip soon. All right, that's the show. We're gonna do it again next week. We're gonna have Brewfest next week, right?
Right.
Right. Right. Right. Right. All right. Hey, have a beautiful Sunday, everybody.
Was she right? See?
I'm trying.
I'm trying to help, Devaney.
It's a lost cause. Hey, be safe, be well. Thank you so much for tuning in every Sunday. I love you guys, and we will see you again next Sunday right here on Coffee with Todd. Cheers, everybody.